What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today we're going to look at the 5 best passing attacks in college football 25. This is according to the 2024 season. Who put up the most passing yards? We're going to look at those playbooks. We're going to check out their formations, their passing concepts and play types and personnel. And hopefully by the end of the video, you have a good idea of what these playbooks are about. I have videos on some of these already. And let's go ahead and get started with the number 5 best passing attack, and that is the San Jose State Air Raid playbook. It's considered air raid, but it's got a lot of things in it. It's a humongous playbook. It's got mostly shotgun formations, as you see here, but a lot of it's very spread based. All of your 4 main skill players that are on the line, a lot of them are off and spread out pretty well. You got plenty of veer and shoot formations, as you see here with wide stack. You got wide trips. But you got your basic spread stuff as well, trips, halfback weak, things of that nature. So if you really want to go 4 and 5 wide receiver, this is a great playbook for that. Even its pistol formations are very spread. You got basic spread and you got trips open. Again, more 4 wide looks. We got some single back formations as well. You even got a strong formation. But let's talk about the passing concepts. Let's start off with quick pass. So when it comes to the quick pass, it's got very much every single quick passing concept in the game. The bulk of what's in here is stick. As you can see, this is an air raid playbook, so it's going to have plenty of stick in there. The number 2 best quick passing concept it's going to have is slant. So if you're going to have a whole lot of slant, you'll have a whole lot of stick, as you see here. 8 stick, motion-wise stick. What's the backside stuff doing? It's all slant. And it's got stick on one end. So those two work really well together. So the bulk of your quick passing game is going to come from those 2 concepts. Let's look at the medium concepts. Now, there's plenty to look at here, but we're going to look at the really more important ones, the one that's got the bulk of everything. We got 19 curls. Makes a lot of sense since there's so much veer and shoot stuff in here. It's going to have a lot of curls and a lot of hitches, as you see there from a lot of these formations. Just some really good stuff. If you feel like curl flat or hitches in general, you're going to have plenty of it in here. You keep on going. We got 22 choice plays. Any type of option route, they're going to throw it here. And there's plenty of it, again, because there's a lot of veer and shoot stuff in here. But not everything's veer and shoot. As you see there, X option from pistol spread. We got an option route built in right there. Let's keep going. We got a few other ones that are pretty high, and it's going to be smash. Usually the most common and more popular medium pass concept in the game. You got 20 plays here. Plenty enough to work with. Let's go over to the deep passes. We got a lot of stuff, as you can see here. I want to go over to the shot plays. We got 9 of those. Really want to go over the top with play action and such. We got 11 comebacks. So all those curls and hitches we just talked about, they got plenty of comeback here. You keep on going. We also have 27 verticals. Again, you're just really attacking from anywhere and everywhere, but they really love to attack deep with this playbook, as you can see. You keep on going. We got like 10 meals when we got 20 switch. Again, the shoot part of the veer and shoot, you're going to see that route combo a whole lot in this playbook. And let's go over to play type. Let's go over to pass, and let's go over to play action. There are 42 play actions in this playbook. An absolute ton, especially for it being spread as it is. But you can see there's just so much there to work with. You could run, do play action on top of that. But again, we're talking about the passing attack more importantly. You got plenty of screens. You got 21 basic screens, swings, basic wide receivers, and halfback screens, things of that nature. But if you're thinking about screens, you also got to keep in mind RPOs. There's 21 RPOs in this playbook. You got 4 reads, you got 4 peaks, but the bulk of it's going to be your alerts. I'm a big alert fan. I like the little alert out. It's a nice little pre-snap read right there. So a really humongous playbook that's got a little bit of everything. If you really want to spread out a defense and attack with a bunch of receivers, this is a great playbook to do that. Coming in at number 4, we have the North Texas Air Raid playbook. Yes, our second Air Raid playbook of the day, and it's mostly shotgun, as you can see right here. Tons of shotgun, but it's your basic stuff here. You don't see any veer and shoot stuff. It's basically just your basic spread. We do got 1 pistol formation, but that is it. It is all shotgun. I want to go over to concepts, and let's look at their passing game. Let's go to quick pass. We got 3 Ohios. What's our most biggest ones? We got 8 slant, and we got 10 sticks. So pretty similar to the San Jose State playbook. The bulk of your quick passing game will come from those 2 concepts. Let's go over to medium pass. We got 8 curls. Let's see. Do we have any? There we go. We got 24 smash plays. Again, smash is your most common medium pass concept in the game. Do we got anything else that's pretty high? Notice we got 5 and 6 of a little bit of everything. We got 10 mesh plays. This is an air raid playbook, so you got enough mesh here to do some serious damage. I love that concept. You keep on going. We have 8 spot. That's an old school West Coast concept, but it's also like Y corner in the air raid world. Let's go over to deep pass. We got 13 comebacks. Really good. I love the comeback routes. Really good against man. We'll keep on going. We have 14 verticals. That's another very popular one. We got 5 meals. Let's see. We got 13 shot plays. So verticals and shot kind of go together for the most part. We got 4 switches and we got a couple Y crosses. Let's go over to pass type. Let's go to pass. Let's go over to the play actions. There's only 19. So this is a more of a pure air raid offense. So you're not going to have a ton of play action to work with here. You do got plenty of screens, 23 basic screens, halfback slips, medium wide receiver screens, things of that nature. But if you're thinking about screens, let's talk about the RPOs. We got a little bit more RPOs here with 23 of them. We got 4 reads, we got 9 peaks, and we got 10 alerts. So it's kind of a similar RPO system to what the San Jose State playbook looked like. But in general, if you want basic air raid, this is a really good one to go with. It just got about whatever you need, especially from the air raid standpoint in terms of its passing concepts. Next up, we have the Miami, Florida air raid playbook. Yes, we got 3 air raid playbooks in this video. And this one, it's called air raid, but it doesn't have a whole lot of air raid stuff. But let's go through it all. Let's go through the formations. The bulk of it's going to be shotgun, as you can see here. Pretty basic things, nothing too out of the ordinary. It does have a little bit of pistol if you need it, but it's just 2 tight end looks. But again, it's all shotgun. Let's go over to the passing concept. Let's start off with the quicks. We got 3 Ohios. We got plenty of slant. We got a little bit of spacing, and we only have 4 sticks. So this is like one of the reasons why I don't really treat this as an air raid playbook. I mean, it's got some in here, but stick is like such a big time concept in that passing attack. But you got a little bit of it in here, but the bulk of it that you're going to be using will be all these slant plays. Let's go over to the mediums. Starting off, we only got a couple of choice. We do got plenty of curls. You've got a lot of curl flat. You got plenty of it here. We got some double moves. You keep on going. We have 3, let's see, smash, only 13, just not a lot. Then you got 6 spots. So that's another like Y corner in the air raid world, but this is more West Coast in a sense. So there's not a lot of mediums. It's not a very big playbook in general. Let's go look at the deep passing concepts. We got 8 floods. I'm a big flood fan. We got 9 comebacks. We got, let's see, keep on going. We got 16 verticals. We got 4 meals, and we got just 7 shot plays, and we only got 1 switch. So again, just a very small playbook. Let's go over to its play types. Let's go over to play action. 32 play actions. This is a much higher number. For it being a passing attack, I suggest you use plenty of play action here. Run the ball enough, but then use play action over the top to do some serious damage. We got 32 screen plays. These are your basic screens. You know, your wide receiver with your halfback slip screens, mid screens, things of that nature. And then you go over to the RPOs. We have 20 of them. So you got enough screen game to have a lot of fun with. You got 5 reads, you got 7 peaks, and you got 8 alerts. So you got a little bit more of a balance of your RPOs in this playbook as we do in the other ones. So again, if you need a much smaller playbook, one that's like half the size of the San Jose State playbook, and you just need some basic things, and it doesn't have to be strictly air raid, this is a really good playbook to look at. The second best passing attack in the entire country last year was the Ole Miss spread playbook. Now, this one's similar to the San Jose State playbook in terms of it's got some veer and shoot stuff built into it. But as you can see here, in terms of its formations, the bulk of it will be shotgun. But notice all these wide formations from the shotgun. Then you got your basic ones in there as well. Just a nice variety of formations from the gun. You got a little bit of pistol, not a whole lot. You know, you only got 3 formations there. You even got a full house play if you need it, but you're going to spend the bulk of your time in the shotgun. Let's go over to the quick passing concepts. We got 7 Ohios. A lot of go out routes, combos. I really like Ohio in this game. You keep on going. We got 6 slants. We only got 1 spacing, and we got 7 sticks. So this one has more stick than Miami playbook does, and that's considered an air raid playbook. But you're going to spend the bulk of your time with some sticks, some slant, but I really recommend you throw in some Ohio in there as well. Let's look at the medium pass concepts. You got 19 curls. Makes complete sense. Again, you got plenty of the veer and shoot wide formations, so there's going to be plenty of curls and hitches in this playbook. You got 10 spots. We've already looked at this concept already. Very popular among these playbooks, and that gives you a nice hint that it's a decent concept to work with. Let's keep on going. 23 choice plays. That is a lot. Any option route you could think of, they're pretty much going to throw it right here. You keep on going. We got 6 levels. We got 22 smash plays. Again, that's your most popular medium pass concept in the game. You got a nice variety here of basic classic things like your corner hitch, your corner flat, your flag hitch, all that combination of things. It's all right in there for you if you need it. We got 6 drives. We got 8 mesh. You got a little bit of air raid built in there. You got 4 pivots. You got some shallow cross, and you got a Texas. Let's go over to the deep pass. We have 13 verticals. That's a decent number for that. We got 13 shot plays. When I think of Lane Kiffin, I think a lot of this stuff right here, run and then play action, really going over the top, attacking safeties and weak corners, things of that nature. We got 8 comebacks and keep on going. We have 6 switches, which is a much lower than some of the other veer and shoot related playbooks we've looked at already. And you only have a few Y cross. Let's go over to the play types. Let's look at the pass. Let's look at the play action. So this is what I mentioned earlier. He loves using play action, run the ball, play action over the top. By far the most amount of play actions we've seen in this video today. You got more than what you need here to do a lot of play action. You go over to the screens. We got 22 basic screens. More than enough here to have fun with, but if you want to add more screens to that, you go over to the RPOs. We have 41 RPOs, an absolute ton. 10 reads, we got 11 peaks, and we have 20 RPO alerts. That is a nice amount of RPOs in general. If you need a heavy RPO passing playbook out of the ones that we've talked about so far, I would definitely go with this playbook so far. It's incredible. And finally, the best passing attack from the 2024 season is the Syracuse offense. They just had a really good year. Kyle McCord transferred, I think, from Texas A&M, came over, had a great season. Their brand new coach came from Georgia. He's a defensive guy, but this is a pro-style offense. This is the closest thing to the Georgia playbook. So anybody who's kept up with the Georgia playbook knows it's a pro-style offense, mostly from shotgun, but it's got a lot of pre-snap motion, and this playbook has an absolute ton. Now, I do not have a specific video for this playbook, but I'm going to make one in time. It's just got a lot of neat things in it. But again, look at all this pre-snap motion. Really cool stuff. I highly suggest if you like pre-snap motion, this is a great playbook for it. But like I said, this is plenty of shotgun. The bulk of it, the playbook will be that. You got a little bit of single back, just a couple of formations, and you even got a wildcat formation. But again, you'll be spending the most of your time in the shotgun. Let's look at the passing concepts. Let's go to quicks. Now again, this is a pro-style offense. This has got a little bit of something different. You got a couple of high-O's. You got 6 slants. You got 3 spacings, and you got 9 stick. This actually has more stick than some of the air raid playbooks that we've looked at. Let's go to the mediums. We got 4 mesh if you need a little bit of air raid. You got 8 choices. We got 10 curls. We got 7 double moves. Notice we got a little bit of everything in here. We got 5 levels. We don't have a whole lot of one thing, but like 5 to 10 of everything, if that makes sense. We got 6 slot crosses, but the bulk of it is smash. This by far has the most amount of smash we have seen so far. You got to enjoy the high-low combos from this concept, and in order to really enjoy this playbook, there's just too much of it in here not to like. We also got some spot. We've already looked at that already. You go over to the deep passes. We got 11 floods, plenty of there. We got 5 double posts. We got 7 comebacks. We keep on going. We have 8 verticals. We got a little bit of Portland, but we've got plenty of shot plays. So technically, we got more shot plays in here than I think any playbook that we've looked at so far. But it's mostly play action over the top, kind of similar to the Ole Miss playbook we just looked at. We got a few switches and we got a wide cross. But let's go over to the play type and let's go check out their play actions. We got 36 play actions, not as many as the Ole Miss playbook, but this playbook isn't as big as the Ole Miss playbook because we don't have all those wide formations, the veer and shoot stuff. This is more classic things. But anyway, this is more pro style oriented. You got to keep that in mind. We got 17 screens, plenty there. All the basic ones are in there. And then you go over to your RPOs. We got 19 of these. We got 3 reads. We got 7 peaks, and we got 9 alerts, which are usually my favorite. So if you need a more of a pro style feel, but you're going to do it all out of the shotgun, this is by far the best playbook of the 5 that we have looked at. You go, and I haven't really mentioned run concepts yet, but there's not as much basic option related things. It's all just basic RPOs, but it's basically run, play action, but with a nice drop back variety of plays in here, as you can see from the mediums and drops. Just a nice variety of things I think you'll really enjoy. All right, guys, I hope this video helped, and I'll talk to you later.